bloody hard. That really hurts, that one. 1 for 150. Should get them quite comfortably. So, credit, they bowled well. We batted really badly in the middle order, lower order. So, yeah, that hurts.
I mean, what can you do? You've just had a series of batting collapses which have really got you in big moments. Where do you go from here?
Oh, well, back up and play a bit of brand of cricket and actually learn from our mistakes. We didn't learn from probably Trent Bridge when we got bowled out, similar circumstances. So from our point of view, the blokes got to learn. If they don't learn, we'll find blokes that will.
Was it a panic situation? Did you in that setting?
No, not 1 for 150. We were cruising, weren't we? Give them some credit, they bowled quite well, but you know, some of the shot selection was poor.
Do you think you were hard nosed there for a while, Darren?
1 for 150, I thought we'd get them comfortably. 2 or 3 down.
Yeah.
Hopefully 1 down.
Darren, you've taken the first in the league 3 times now, lost 2 of them. Has the team forgotten how to win the big moments?
Yeah, well, it probably looks that way, doesn't it? We've lost clumps of wickets which have really hurt us, full stop. So I think the bowlers have done a really good job throughout the series to actually get the wickets we needed to get. But on the batting side of it, it's simply we've lost clumps of wickets and haven't played the way we want to play. You know, blokes are missing straight ones. That doesn't help.
Darren, when you see things turning against you like that quite quickly, do you communicate anything in particular to the incoming batsman that still due to come in?
Yeah, play straight. Pretty simple game, complicated by too many people.
Darren, is there enough depth, I suppose, of talent that you can be confident that by replacing guys you can improve performance if it comes to that? Like, is there enough talent below?
I look on the positive side, and I always look at the positive side, full stop. So yes, I do believe that. What they've got to do is actually learn the game very quickly, and we've said that a few times, I suppose, about learning the game. And our blokes have the skills to actually play the game. It's actually learning the game quickly and actually knowing what to do and when to do it. And we're not doing that for short bursts, which are really hurting us. If you look at the whole Test series, I mean, you know, there's key moments in every Test matches where we're well in front of the game and we let it slip. So we need to learn that. Getting back to the winning question, winning becomes a habit. So we need to start winning and creating that. Once we do that, we'll be fine.
Rod? Talk about guys missing straight balls and shot selection. Are there any batsmen who you could say just got a really good one?
Today, yeah, I thought Warner got a good ball, to be fair. Clark got a ripper, and probably Rogers got a decent ball. The rest should have played a lot straighter, and they know that.
It's getting to a stage, isn't it, where you don't give blokes so many opportunities, you don't take those opportunities, you've got to say, well, someone else at least deserves the chance, don't they?
I totally agree, Malcolm. Yeah, I think the big thing for us is we've got to make sure that they're learning. If they're not and making the same mistakes, then we've got to change, and that's a simple fact of cricket and results. The other case in point is making sure we've got the right people doing the right things how we want to play, and if we've got that, then that's great, and this group can do that, but they've got to show that more often.
There's obviously, you can't make a great number of changes for the over, you've only got 4 players or whatever on the side, but will there be players in that team in a week's time who are playing for their spot for the next Test next week?
Sorry, start again. Next week?
Next week, sorry, in the Oval Test match,
yeah.
Are there players playing for their spot, for their careers next week?
Yep. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm happy for you to write whatever you write there. Yeah. We don't earn the right to actually, to play for Australia, you've got to perform at a level that actually is acceptable for everyone in our team and also for the Australian public and for the media, and at the moment we're not doing that. So blokes have got to perform at the level that we expect, and you guys expect, and the public expect back home. I think they've fought really hard, and they've actually shown really glimpses of challenging a really good side, obviously, but we haven't done that consistently enough. So we'll back them as we have, and we will continue to back them, but at the end of the day, performances count.
And just as a follow-up, are you comfortable with that this open partnership could actually give you something for the next 12 months or beyond that?
Well, the way they played today, yes. I mean, Warner was very good today. I was really impressed with him today, and Rogers has been probably the find of the tour for us, to be perfectly honest, the way he's gone about it and his demeanour off the field and what he brings to the playing group as an experienced player. So I've been really impressed with both them. At the end of the day, that's where we're at, and we just got to keep working hard.
How will you sort of structure, I suppose, when you do get, when this tour finishes, being able to prepare for the next series with a couple of one-day tours on and that kind of thing?
We're not too bad. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine preparing for the Ashes. Obviously, the wickets will be totally different and conditions will be more in our favour than theirs, I would think. But at the end of the day, we've got to get players that are going to play the right way to succeed against a good cricket side.
What's the story with Shane Wilson? Darren, is he in a position where he'll be bowling again, or is he not bowling for quite a while now?
Look, they'll sum that up in the medical staff the next couple of days. I hope he's bowling. That's what he's picking the side to do, bat and bowl. And I thought he bowled really well in the first innings and batted well. But we need him bowling. We'd like to have 5 bowlers. England can have 4 at the moment because we're not batting well enough. And that's a simple fact of life.
He made a good score, he said, in the first innings, but if he doesn't bowl, is he not a guarantee to be in the team?
No one's a guarantee. Probably apart from Michael Clark and Chris Rogers, I would think.
If you can't bowl, would you pick him? Is it better over?
As selection panel will have to sit down, he'd be a chance, yeah, because obviously he played very well. But he's got a value add, and his value add is when he's bowling. So we'll just have to sit down and see how he goes.
Where does James Faulkner fit? He's an all-rounder, but he's a bowling